Welcome to our group assignment for the marketing plan for Interchange Inner East. In the presentation, we will discuss the situation analysis, including problem statement, marketing objectives, and a position statement. We will be finalising with the marketing strategy, including achievements and risks.
Interchange Inner East is seen as a company that provides high-quality respite services and a fun and vibrant organisation to be associated with. The organisation is currently in the process of expanding its services and workforce due to the high demands from families and participants. However, the company is unable to meet the demands of their customers due to inexperienced support staff and limited availability of their current workforce. The issues the business is currently experiencing is the fact that most of the workforce is made up of university students who are unable to commit to long hours during the week due to study commitments, leaving Interchange in the East with a shortage of staff during the week and making it hard to meet the families' and participants' needs and expectations. University students also tend to have more theory-based knowledge, whereas the organisation is looking to reach out and employ staff with hands-on and practical knowledge who can provide both physical and behavioural support. Another factor to consider is that respite services fall under the personal welfare services sector. The sector relies heavily on government funding, and budget and funding cuts pose a serious threat. Although the industry is dominated by small, non-profit organisations, the demand for high-skilled workers and volunteers is also considerably high. Interchange Inner East's expansion and success lies in the recruitment process, and should the organisation wish to overcome these challenges, the key strategic recommendations discussed will need to be implemented to strengthen the company's strategic partnerships and expand the current workforce.
Marketing objective. How can IIE expand the business by providing premium service to its customers by attracting and retaining quality and professional staff? To achieve the marketing objective of this campaign, IIE needs to position itself above that of its competitors by creating and sustaining an impactful presence within the community. In order to cater for all of IIE's diverse customers, IIE must also attract and retain diverse staff, each with varied skills and experience. To do this, IIE needs to become an attractive workplace where people from all different backgrounds want to work. IIE wants to target and recruit new staff from social media platforms like LinkedIn. The aim of this campaign is to move from a passive business operating in the disability service industry to an organisation whereby professionals in this industry are actively seeking out IIE as the workplace of choice. Meeting this marketing objective would mean IIE would become the leader in disability services in Melbourne.
Now we look at the external factors that have significant and direct impact on Interchange Inner East's operations. These are as follows. The new National Disability Insurance Scheme. This is a market-style system where government funding will no longer go directly to disability service providers, but instead to the clients, who can choose the providers they want. This in turn creates new demands for the disability services sector, which means that Interchange will need to reshape their business models, retool and reorganize in the new market-style disability service system. Another factor that impacts Interchange is the increase in ethnicity in the disability sector. Interchange should be mindful of changes in demographics, values and beliefs of the consumer group, as it serves to avoid any possibility of violating the broad values or norms. Implementing content that conveys Interchange's alignment with specific socio-cultural set of beliefs will assist in the effectiveness of their marketing and in turn influence performance. And lastly, with the trending advancement in technology, it provides Interchange the potential to communicate effectively with their consumers as well as staff, either by way of digital marketing, websites, EDMs, newsletters, or via through their strategic partnerships communication channels, again through their newsletters, EDMs, or website. Taking advantage of these technological advancements could lead to great opportunities for growth when it comes to communication with internal and external stakeholders or potential stakeholders. Moving on to critical success factors for Interchange. Interchange's critical success factors are set as strategic goals to achieve the business objectives: deliver quality services, raise brand awareness, strengthen strategic partnerships, expand workforce capabilities, ensure financial stability and growth. Key strengths for Interchange. Interchange is a reputable quality service provider with 30 years of history, supporting over 250 families, focusing on high to complex needs. Another strength for Interchange is their current successful strategic partnerships with universities, TAFE, educational institutes, neighbourhood houses, and hospitals. Few weaknesses for Interchange: the transient and casual workforce with inexperienced staff, competitive demand for highly skilled workforce, and low budget. The underlying message for your entire branding and positioning strategy can be summed up by these two statements, targeted at different groups. Firstly, for disability workers, your company will provide them with the support and training necessary to excel in their careers. Your company is a reputable service provider with decades of experience, and you'll promise to help workers further their career and provide patients with the support they need. Secondly, for disabled youth, their families and their communities, IIE will exceed the expectations for their clients and create a lasting, impactful presence in the wider community. All of the messaging, communication, and marketing efforts need to contribute and demonstrate these underlying ideas in order to successfully attract the right workers, continue to provide services to clients in need, and potentially develop strategic partnerships and gain funding. This strategy focuses on the effective branding and positioning of IIE to 3 separate parties. The aim is to place your company in a specific perceptual position within the mind of potential staff, clients and prospects, as well as the wider community. This is done to ensure that each audience has a clear and distinctive image of IIE that is consistent and positive regarding the messaging being aimed at them, whether that's promoting your workplace to potential staff, promoting your services, or reaching out to your community for support. Another recommended strategy focuses on your approach to recruitment. In order to expand your workplace capabilities, this strategy will combine the effort of creating an attractive workplace and consistent messaging, which will in turn allow your company to attract and retain diverse and highly skilled staff in order to cater for your clients. The ultimate aim is for IIE to be seen as the workplace of choice for all professionals within the disability sector. This strategy will focus primarily on 3 different methods. The first is strengthening the employer brand with content marketing. Business leaders are convinced that branding to attract talent is critical to staying competitive. Publish and demonstrate your team's expertise and your work culture to create an opportunity for potential recruits to learn about your team and gain an idea about what it's like to be a part of it. Secondly, implement a coaching or mentoring culture. In a few short years, millennials will make up nearly half of the workforce. By 2030, they'll be 75% of it. By attracting millennials to your company, you're going to be able to recruit the best of the generation now. They've repeatedly demonstrated that they're interested in opportunity, and by helping them learn and grow, you're going to attract and keep high-quality staff. Thirdly, through implementing a strategy to attract employees who fit your culture, you won't be wasting time interviewing or hiring the wrong people. By being honest and conveying real information about daily life at your company, you're more likely to recruit employees who'll be in it for the long haul.
Another strategy focuses on the use of social media platforms to increase brand awareness among both potential clients, community, and potential employees. By creating a content and editorial schedule that incorporates engaging and informative content, you'll be able to increase the awareness of your company, gain traction and support within the community, and further your recruitment efforts. A social media strategy will allow you to access a wider audience and potentially generate more leads and relationships than you'd be able to do without. When further developing this strategy, it's important to consider the clear message and call to action in order to measure success and achievement.
Strategy recommendation: building and leveraging from strategic partnerships. Objective: working together with well-matched partnerships with like-minded organizations, and to leverage off this relationship by utilizing resources available to them. This will increase awareness of Interchange amongst suited workforce, as well as those requiring Interchange's services as a respite provider. The rationale: this strategy focuses on Interchange's need for skilled workforce and a continual stream of staff to aid in the growth and organizational objectives. The focus on these partnerships and being heavily involved in the curriculum will provide the opportunity to increase awareness of the organization as employer of choice, and to retain and build on the reputation as a high-quality, specialized service provider. Interchange already has a successful relationship with mainstream and special education institutes such as universities, TAFEs, schools, and hospitals, and so on. By further building a strong relationship with individuals within the institutes, such as career advisors and planners, and also attending career expos, will assist in reaching out to skilled workforce, volunteers, and consumers. Further exposure can be gained by advertising on each of the Institute's communications channels, such as notice boards, newsletters, websites, and EDMs, to name a few, distributed to internal and external stakeholders. Another opportunity to leverage from partnerships is by engaging existing Interchange staff or clients to be brand ambassadors who can speak on behalf of Interchange on the experience as an employee, the benefits of being with Interchange as an employee, volunteer, or service consumer. Requesting current clients to provide testimonial of their experience with Interchange will also be highly beneficial, which can be shared amongst the Interchange's community. This strategy will allow Interchange to speak to potential staff and customers, providing two perspectives, giving them transparency of the organization and the values and vision that Interchange stands for.
Our marketing strategy will be considered a success if social media engagement is increased and overall brand image is elevated. The retention of staff is a key improvement metric, including the recruitment of new, high-quality staff. Possible risks are impacts on the budget due to not increasing customer numbers, and the impact on relationships due to poor partner engagement. Thank you for taking the time to review our presentation. We very much look forward to your feedback, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Thank you.